Be at bench 18 in Elmwood Park wearing a red carnation at 7 p.m. This is bench 18. It's almost 7. I'm all set. Hello, officer. Lovely evening. Yes, sir. Lovely evening.
Oh, I don't know. They're all alike somehow. When you've trumped as many cement miles as I have, sure nothing looks very lovely.
It seems to me I've never seen a more lovely evening. Yes, sir.
I'll enjoy it a lot more when I could take off my shoes and sit in the porch swing and smoke my pipe. That is if my old lady will let me. More than likely she'll be one to run off to the moving pictures. Are we going for a ride?
I'll bet she'll be waiting for you with a nice supper and your slippers.
It's plain to see you don't know my wife. And it's plain to see you're a bit off your trolley. Been out in the sun all day, maybe?
No, it's just that it's a lovely evening. Yes, sir, lovely evening.
Don't tell me. You're meeting a girl. I can see the signs.
Well, maybe I am.
You'll learn, bud. You'll learn. It's the evening and the kisses you're thinking of now. But wait till you marry her and your feet hurt. And she wants to go dancing. Then it'll be different.
Maybe.
Yeah, sure, they're all different. But feet are the same the whole world over, and they still hurt when the body's been on them all day.
I don't care. It's still a wonderful evening. Yes, sir.
Man, you've got it bad. Sure, a red posy and everything. Is the wedding tonight, maybe?
I wish it were.
Well, take it from one who knows and postpone it as long as you can.
Maybe I'll ask her tonight.
Remember, Jody, I don't...
Maybe I will, if things go right. 10 till.
Late is she? Sure, that's something you gotta get used to. They're always late, except when you want them to be. And then they're 10 minutes early.
No, she's not late. You haven't seen her, have you? A girl with a red corsage?
A red corsage. I don't remember. Was she short or tall?
I don't know.
You don't know. Was she blonde or brunette?
I don't know.
You don't know. What kind of female is this?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You what? You've never seen her and you're standing here sniveling about beautiful evenings and proposing? You are daft.
What does it matter how she looks? I know her. I know all I need to know. How she thinks, how she
Listen,
feels.
bud, whether you're meeting her in a dark alley or when you're blind drunk, don't do anything rash till you see her.
But that doesn't matter. I know her. I know her every thought, her every secret.
Maybe she's got a nice personality, huh?
I don't know.
Or a voice like a lark, maybe.
I don't know.
Where in the name blazes did you meet such a woman?
Through our letters.
Letters, letters. A Lonely Hearts Club member, are ya?
No, it was much less ordinary than that.
Yeah, sure, it's always much less ordinary. Listen here, all my life I've waited to give somebody this piece of advice. Let me tell you, I don't care where you got her name. Don't do it. Once a long time ago, I went into a store and bought a package of donuts. The ice kind. And when I opened the box, there on the back of the lid was a name. Gertie O'Hara, 15278 West Meriden Street. Please write, it said. Please wrote. For a year I wrote. And then one night, blind drunk, I went to her house. If I hadn't been so drunk, I could have seen why she'd not let me come to see her all year. But then it was too late. I woke up the next morning, and there she was. My wife! That was the most expensive package of donuts a man ever bought.
She'll be here any minute.
It's a pity. Such a fine boy, too. Well, mark my words, you'll not be able to stand the sight of a park bench as long as you live, just as I can't stand the sight of a donut. Plain, sugared, or iced.
Hello?
Is the bull gone?
Who?
The flatfoot, the cop. Is he gone?
Why, yes.
Yes.
That ground is mighty hard. Yes, sirree, mighty hard.
You're not going to sit there, are you?
I sure am, bub. I must have skinned half my arm climbing behind the bushes, trying to get away from that cop.
But you can't stay here.
Why can't I? Benches are free, ain't they? Say, you ain't in plain clothes, are you?
No, I'm not plain clothes, and you still can't sit there.
Sing out if he comes back, will you, bub? I'm gonna take 10.
But you can't stay there.
Quit your yapping and let me sleep, will ya?
But this is important.
Not as important as I give my sleep, I suppose.
Sure it is.
Listen, that's the trouble with us. You see, just because gal travels around a bit, she ain't got no rights. Well, I'm a citizen and taxpayer, see? I bought a pack of cigarettes just last week. There aren't enough taxes on buy 2 benches like this one. And you think just because I'm not at home washing clothes, washing dishes, or changing diapers, or stuff like that, you think that I don't get tired. Believe me, I do. You know, it's more trouble to avoid work than it is to do it.
I believe all that. It's just that I'm meeting someone here, and I'd like to be alone.
What's the matter? Ain't I just up good enough to suit you? Just because I don't have a girdle on. Did you know it's unhealthy to wear girdles? Cuts off your air, makes it dry up. I had an aunt once, the biggest, fattest gal you ever did want to see. Then she started to wear girdles. She began to drive just like that. Was going before they planted her 6 feet under. Can't tell me it weren't the girdles that did it.
Look, you had a guy once. Didn't you like to be alone with him?
Oh, a girl, huh? Well, I know how you feel. But say, do you have any cigarettes or matches? Oh, I have some matches. Do you have any cigarettes? I seem to be clear out. Thanks. No. Do you know this tastes much better from a package? Where were we? Oh yeah, girls. Let me give you a bit of advice about girls. Stay away from them.
She was supposed to be here 10 minutes ago.
Now I admit, I'm not much to look at. I'm happy to see you real happy. When I come to think of all the things I've seen, and all the stuff I've done, believe me, it's just much better if you just let them go.
Why didn't you let me decide that?
Leave you alone with this woman? You know what happened? You would come out. You lose your head, and there you'd be. You might not be lucky like I was. She might not kick you out.
Oh.
Look, how much money would you take to clear out of here? $2?
I'm no cheap con now, my friend, just because you think I don't wear fancy clothes and smoke fancy cigarettes that I don't have principles. Well, I do. But make it fun.
All right, all right.
Well, now, you are my age, just giving me outrageous. I think I'm more tired than what I thought.
I think I hear that cop.
Oh, I gotta go.
There it is.
Thanks. What you doing here, mister?
Waiting for a friend.
Ooh.
A lady, now take your ball and go back where you came
Want
from.
to play catch?
No,
Girls can't play catch. She won't play catch with you.
I don't expect her to.
Then why won't you play catch with me?
Because I haven't got time.
Don't you like to play golf?
Of course I do. It's just that I don't have time right now.
I saw a toad over in the bushes.
That's nice. Why don't you go try to catch him?
Will you help me?
No,
Don't you like toads either?
no.
Why not?
Take your ball and get out of here.
Sure you don't want to play catch?
Positive. Do you have to play catch here?
Who says I can't?
Beat it.
Don't have to.
You better if you know it's good for you.
My papa come out here and lick you. Yeah, but you can't catch me.
Did I say it was a lovely
Tubby,
evening?
I can't catch me. But you can't catch me. Tubby, you can't catch me.
My carnation, come back here. She won't know me.
You can't catch me.
Get back here.
Sit down, my feet are killing me. You don't mind? I guess it's alright. Somebody else sitting here? Not right now. I hope there will be shortly, though. Got a day, huh? Well, when he comes, I'll clear out. That's alright. You don't have to go. I was young and romantic myself once. Believe it or not, that was 8 years in.
Jody, let me look at you. Do you like this?
6 kids ago. You have 6 children? Sometimes it seems like 60. At least this one sleeps and so on. 6 children? How wonderful! Wonderful? Well, maybe, except when you've got a husband to wait on heaven. But just take a tip from me, make darn sure your husband hasn't got bad feet before you marry him. Hallelujah! Now, bad feet are the best excuse in the world for doing no work at all, for not going any place or doing anything. But he can sure pick him up and lay him down when he's going out bowling or out to play poker, believe you me. Well, what does your husband do besides bowl? He's a cop. That would be hard on me. No harder than carrying kids around or standing around cooking for a young army. Nobody could have told me when I was young that a mark of a good husband was good feet. So what happened? I pick a husband sight unseen. So let me tell you, get a real good look at yours before you say yes, or you'll be sorry for the rest of your days. Real good luck. It should. I knew it was too good to last. Thanks for the seat. And remember, watch those feet. Joey! 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 Hi. Have you seen my brother? Well, what does he look like? He's littler than I am. He's really dirty. I'm afraid I haven't. Is he lost? No. He came up here to play this afternoon and hasn't come home yet. Well, if I see him, I'll tell him you're looking for him. Thanks. What are you wearing flowers for? So I can see his feet. I mean, so he'll know me. So who will know you? Man I'm waiting for. What's wrong with his feet? Nothing, I hope. Is he your boyfriend? Well, sort of. Hey, can I stay and watch? Watch what? I want to see his feet. So do I. Hey, would you like a present? Gee, thanks. I know, you guys are gonna smooch. My sister's boyfriend always gives me a nickel when they're gonna smooch, but I hide much anyway. Well, I don't think we're gonna be smooching. No, that's okay. If you don't want to, bye. And if you see my brother, tell him I'm looking for him. Okay. Wait, don't go. I did a silly thing. I gave away my corsage.
Gave away your corsage.
Yes, I never thought when I did it you might not stay.
Might not stay.
But it is me.
I can see it is.
Glad we didn't miss each other.
Yeah, sure. So am I.
Are you disappointed?
Disappointed? No, of course not. Maybe a little surprised.
Surprised? But why?
Well, I mean, it is a bit unusual.
Yeah, I guess it is. Let's sit down and talk.
Okay. You say so.
You know, somehow you don't look like I thought you would.
No.
No, Sammy, I thought that... You don't mind if I call you Sammy, do you?
Sammy. That's a good name.
Hardly seems I should call you Mr. Peters after all our letters.
Absolutely not. Not after letters.
Can't imagine how lonely I was when I put that ad in the magazine.
Yeah. Advertise. That's the thing to do.
You don't have to be embarrassed with me, Sammy.
I just gotta get used to things running in reverse. That's all.
Well, what shall we do tonight? Just talk or some of the things we planned?
Look, lady, I can't play no more. Either I'm nuts or you're nuts. Letters, plans, ads, Sam, nothing sacred. Man tries a nice straightforward little pickup. Man's right in the middle of a psycho war.
Pick up!
You're not Sammy?
No, I'm not Sammy, I'm not Harry. I'm the one who's nuts!
Help! Police! Help! There's a nationalist in the park! Help me!
You don't say, did he bother you?
He certainly did!
Which way did he go? What did he look like?
He's wearing a red corsage and a
Say no
lapel.
more, I know who you mean. Mr. Lovely Evening. I'll fix his trouble.
Pardon me, miss. Have you seen a little boy around here?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Ooh, am I beat? Mind if I sit down?
Is something the matter?
Everything's wrong. I'll bet I ran 5 miles chasing that darn kid. I wanted to look my best. Now I must look like the fireman on a slow freight. And my feet hurt.
No, you look nice, even with the feet.
Thanks. With the feet?
It's a private joke.
They hurt me because I've got pace caboose.
What's that?
Extra high arches.
Oh.
Waiting for someone?
Yes, it doesn't look like it's coming. Either that or I missed it.
I'm waiting too, but I don't know if I should bother. When she sees me, she'll probably call a cop. There you are. Just wait.
Is that the lady you were waiting for, mister?
Oh, darling, I know you'll understand. You're a little bit late, and so many things have
Is it her,
happened.
mister? Is it? Isn't you pretty cheap using a kid to make your pickups for you?
Oh my gosh, my carnation, I forgot. I had it really. He took it.
Are you gonna kiss him, mister? What kind of game is this?
I'll go to the florist and buy one right now.
Go ahead and kiss her, mister.
I ought to slug you.
You cheap masher, blame him because your little skinny didn't work. What's the matter? Didn't your line work on her?
Julia, honey, you.
Julia? My name isn't Julia. Don't call me honey. Help! Please! Masher! Help!
Oh, there you are.
Help!
Don't resist. A regular Jack the Ripper, ain't ya? Not satisfied with 1, 2 of them yet?
Officer, please, let me explain.
Please, officer, it's all a big mistake. Officer, this man tried to pick me up.
Don't worry, we'll put him away for 100 years or so. Give or take a day or 2.
I hope you do. And throw away the key. Please, officer, it's not his fault, really.
Change your tune, H's. Do you know the moral character of this man? Do you know that if I hadn't happened along, there's no telling what he might have done?
That's ridiculous. I've known him for years.
This is her, officer. This is the one I was to meet.
I swallowed that cock and bull story once. Not again. Come along now.
Be reasonable.
And you'll come too if you don't shut up.
So, Michael O'Flaherty, is that all you got to do, pester young people?
Can a man do his job without his wife butting in?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Please, Mrs. O'Flaherty, leave me to the executions of my duty.
This here young lady was real nice to me. She gave me a place to sit down while she is waiting for her young man.
Waiting for him? You mean you really were waiting for him?
Yes, I tried to explain, but you wouldn't listen. Oh, he was probably too busy jabbering.
I'll mind you not to be interfering in my line of duty.
This is her, officer. And look at me, a mess. Practically a jailbird. Our wonderful evening.
I don't care, Sammy. He's caboose or not. He's nice.
We'll all be switched. But it makes no difference. I'm running him in for his own good.
Michael O'Flaherty, that makes no sense at
It
all.
most certainly does. I ain't seen no man make the same mistake I did.
And which mistake are you referring to?
Marrying a woman without first getting a good long look at the likes of her.
You cheap skunk, I thought a heap of bad things about you, but never that you'd be so ungrateful to say that to me. After being your slave for years, that's where you thank me. What a cruel thing for you to say.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, ain't nothing but the plain God's truth. That's what it is. Stop it. Now, maybe you didn't hear me. Stop the sniffling. Stop it, Gertie, for you wake the baby. Stop it. Come now, Gertie. Where are you going? I was only joking, having a bit of fun. Now, don't you take a word I said in haste. Aren't you the best cook in the county? Wouldn't I be a fool now to make you mad? Maybe I did feel that way once, but now and then I feel a spark of love for you. Maybe even more than now and then. Maybe.
You didn't mean it, Michael?
Nah, no, you know I didn't. Hey, they're gone. Well, maybe they've seen enough to know that they can't fall in love by mail. Anyway, my feet are killing me.
Michael,
Yes, now.
you might kiss me.
And if the captain should happen by, it's my job. You know that. It's a sad state of affairs when a man can't even kiss his own wife without an audience. Get moving! Come now, Gertie. My feet are killing me. Gertie, Freddie asked me to go bowling tonight.
Well, I want to go to the movies.
Yeah, but my feet hurt.
But you're going to go bowling. That's not fair.
Well, let's go bowling then to the movies.
Last night was really nice.
You thought so? I don't know.
I don't know if I'd have that color next time.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it just seemed too dreary for summer. Oh, I'm so glad to be here. I feared my seat would be occupied. What a beautiful morning.
The sun is hot.
Yes, you were only 20. Will you please hold on to this one? Go if you wish to chat with your guard.
Oh, he's not my guard, senor. He belongs to the park.
He belongs more to you than he does to the park. Go find him, but remain within calling distance.
I see him over there waiting for me.
Do not remain more than 10 minutes.
Very well, senor.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is the senor wish?
Do you need the breadcrumbs?
I don't know what's the matter.
I do. Your head is where your heart is, with the guard.
Here, senora.
Adios. Ah, here they come. They know just when to expect me. These are for the spies, and these for the gluttons, and these are for the little ones, which are the most persistent. There, that big one is always first. I know him by his big head. Now 1, now 2, now 3, now more. That one is the most persistent. I believe he would eat from my hand. That one takes his piece up to the branch alone. He's a philosopher. But where did they all come from? It seems as if the news is spread. Oh, don't quarrel. There's enough for all. I'll bring more tomorrow.
Priests, idling their time away. They should be saying Mass. You can sit here, senor. There's only a lady. I won't, Juanito. I want a bench to myself. There is none. That one over there is mine. There are 3 priests sitting there. What? More priests? Have they gone? No, indeed, senor. They're still there. Just as if they were glued to the seat. No, but they're leaving. Come this way, Juanito.
Look out!
Are you speaking to me, senora?
Yes, to you.
What do you wish?
You've scared away the birds who were feeding on my crumbs.
What do I care about the birds?
But I do.
This is a public park.
Then why do you complain that the priests have taken your bench?
Senora, we have not met. I cannot imagine why you take the liberty of addressing me. Come, Juanito.
Well, what an ill-natured old man. Why must people get so fussy and cross when they reach a certain age. Whew. He lost that bench too. Serves him right for scaring the birds. Yes, find a seat if you can, poor old man. He's wiping the perspiration from his face. Here he comes. A carriage cannot remain more dust than his feet.
Have the priests gone yet, Juanito? No, senor, they're still talking. The authorities should place more benches here for these Sunday mornings. Well, I suppose I must resign myself and sit on a bench with the old lady. Good morning.
What? You here again?
I repeat that we have not met.
I was responding to your salute.
Good morning should be answered by good morning, and that is all you should have said.
You should have asked permission to sit on this bench, which is mine.
Your bench? Why, the benches here are public property.
Why then do you complain that the priests have taken your bench?
Very well, very well. I have nothing more to say. Senile old lady. She ought to be at home knitting and counting her beads.
Don't grumble anymore. I'm not going to leave just to please you.
If the ground were sprinkled a little, it'd be an improvement.
Do you use your handkerchief as a shoe brush?
Why not?
Do you use your shoe brush as a handkerchief?
What right have you to criticize my actions?
A neighbor's right.
Juanito, my book. I do not care to listen to nonsense.
You were very polite.
Senora, never interfere with what does not concern you.
I generally say what I think.
Meddlesome old woman. Give me the book, Juanito. Here you are, senor.
I thought you were taking out a telescope.
Not you.
Your sight must be keen.
Keener than yours is.
Yes, evidently.
Ask the hares and partridge.
Ah, do you hunt?
I did, and even now.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes, senora. Every Sunday I take my gun and dog, you understand, and go to one of my estates near Uravaca and kill Tom.
Yes, kill time, that's all you'll kill?
Do you think so? I could show you a wild boar's head in my study.
Yes, and I could show you a tiger skin in my boudoir. What does that prove?
Very well. I'm going to read now. Enough conversation.
Well, you subside then.
But first, I shall take a pinch of snuff. Will you have some?
If it is good.
It is of the finest. You will like it.
Whew, it clears my head.
And mine.
Do you sneeze?
Yes, senor. 3 times.
What a coincidence. So do I. Whew,
I feel better.
and so do I. The snuff has made peace between us.
Do you mind if I read aloud?
No, read as loud as you please, and you will not disturb me.
All of a sudden, but sad as it is the best thing that we know. That is from Campo Amor.
Ah,
The mothers of the daughters I once loved kiss me now as they would a graven image.
Those lines, I take it, are in a humorous vein.
and so do I.
There are some beautiful poems in this book. Here, 20 years pass. He returns.
You cannot imagine how it affects me to see you reading with all those glasses.
Why? Can you read without any?
Certainly.
At your age, you're jesting.
Pass me the book then. "20 years pass, and he returns, and each, beholding the other, exclaims, 'Can it be that this is he? Heavens, is it she?'"
Indeed, I envy your wonderful eyesight.
I know every word by heart.
I am very fond of good verses. Very fond. I even composed some in my youth.
Ah, good ones.
Of all kinds. I was once friends with Esperanzada, Zaria, Big Hair, and others. I first met Zaria in America.
Why, have you been in America?
Several times. By the first time I went, I was only 6 years old.
6 years old. You must have gone with Columbus in one of his caravels.
Not quite as bad as that. I am old, I admit, but I did not know Ferdinand and Isabella. I first met Campo Amor in Valencia. I am a native of that city.
You are?
Yes, I was born there, and there I spent my early youth. Have you ever visited that city?
Yes, senor. Not far from Valencia, there is a villa that is still there. She retained memories of me. It was many, many years ago. I had spent several seasons there. It was near the sea, hidden away among the lemon and orange trees. What did they call it? Marciela.
Marciela?
Yes, Marciela. Have you ever heard of it?
Yes, it sounds very familiar to me. If my memory serves me right, for we forget as we grow old, there lived in that villa the most beautiful woman I have ever met. And I assure you, I have met many. Now, let me see. What was her name? Laura Lorente.
Laura Lorente.
Yes.
Oh,
What is the matter, senora?
nothing. You just reminded me of my best friend.
Strange.
It is strange. She was called the Silver Maiden.
Precisely, the Silver Maiden. By that name she was known in that locality. I seem to see her now as if she were before me, at the window with the red roses. Do you remember that window?
Yes, it was the window of her room.
She spent many hours there. I mean in my day.
And in mine, too.
She was ideal. Jet black hair and black eyes with an uncommonly sweet expression. She seemed to cast a radiance wherever she was. Her figure was beautiful. Perfect. What forms of sovereign beauty God models in human clay. She was a dream.
If you knew that the dream was now by your side, you would realize what dreams come to. She was very unfortunate and had a sad love affair.
Very sad.
Did you hear of it?
Yes.
The ways of Providence are strange. This is Gonzalo.
The gallant lover in the same affair.
Ah, the duel.
Precisely, the duel. The gallant lover was my cousin, of whom I was very fond.
Oh, yes, a cousin. My friend told me that story in one of her letters. It was truly romantic. He, your cousin, passed by on horseback every morning down the rose path, and up to her balcony he would toss a bouquet of flowers.
And later, in the afternoon, he would return by the same path and catch a bouquet of flowers she would toss him. Am I right?
Yes, they wanted to marry her to a merchant who she would not have.
And one night, while my cousin waited beneath her window to hear her sing, this other person presented himself unexpectedly.
And insulted your cousin.
There was a quarrel.
And later a duel.
Ah, the duel, at the beach, at sunrise. The merchant was badly wounded, and my cousin had to conceal himself for a few days and later to fly.
You seem to know the story well.
And so do you.
Oh, sure. I said a friend repeated it to me.
As my cousin did to me. This is Laura.
Why, Tom, he does not suspect.
She is entirely innocent.
And was it you, by chance, who advised your cousin to forget Laura?
Why, my cousin never forgot her.
How do you account, then, for his conduct?
I will tell you. The young man set refuge in my house for a few days, fearful of the consequences of a duel with a person highly regarded in that locality. From my home, he went to Seville, then to Madrid. He wrote Laura many letters, some of them in verse, but undoubtedly they were intercepted by her parents, for she never wrote back. Gonzalo then, in despair, believing his love lost to him forever, joined the army, went to Africa, and there in a trench met a glorious death, grasping the flag of Spain and whispering the name of his beloved Laura.
What an atrocious lie.
I could not have killed myself more gloriously.
You must have been devastated by the calamity.
Indeed, senor, as if he were a brother. I presume, though, on the contrary, that Laura in a few short days was chasing butterflies in her garden, indifferent to regret.
No, senor, no.
It is a woman's way.
A woman's way? A woman's way? Very funny. My friend awaited days, months, a year, and no letter came. Then one evening, just at sunset, as the first stars were appearing, my friend was seen to leave the house, and with quickening steps she wound her way towards the beach where her beloved had risked his life. She wrote his name upon the sand and sat down upon a rock, her gaze fixed upon the horizon. The tide rose with the boom and swept her out to sea.
Good heavens.
The fishermen of that shore, who often tell the story, affirm it was a long time before that name was washed away by the waves.
She lies worse than I do.
You will not get ahead of me in decorating my own funeral. Poor Laura.
Poor Gonzalo.
I will not tell him I married 2 years later.
In 3 months, I ran up to Paris with a ballet dancer.
Fate is curious. Here are you and I, strangers who met by chance, discussing the romance of old friends so long ago. We've been conversing as if we were old friends.
It is curious, considering the ill-natured prelude to our conversation.
You scared away the birds.
Well, I suppose I was a little unreasonable.
That was evident.
But tomorrow, not only will I not scare away the birds, but I will also bring a few crumbs.
Thank you. Birds are grateful when we pay attention. I wonder where my maid is. Petra!
No, I will not reveal myself to her. I am grotesque now. Bitter she recalled a gallant horseman who returned daily beneath her window, tossing flowers.
Here she comes.
That Juanito, he plays havoc with the nursemaids.
No, it is better he should remember me as the black-eyed girl tossing flowers to him in the garden. Here you are.
Juanito, you were late.
The guard gave me these black violets for you, Senora.
They're beautiful. Thank him for me.
My dear lady, this has been a great honor and a great pleasure.
It has also been a pleasure to me.
Goodbye until tomorrow,
Until tomorrow,
if it is sunny.
a sunny morning. Will you go to your bench?
No, I will come to this, if you do not object.
No. This bench is at your disposal.
And I will surely bring the crumbs.
Until tomorrow, then?
Yes, senor, until tomorrow.
Bye.
What are you doing, senor?
Yes, it is he.
It is she, and no mistake.
Can it be that this is he?
Heavens, is it she? It's alright, I cut them like this.
Thanks, Mr. Shaw.
I knew we wouldn't get by without us.
Yeah, right as it came.
Thanks for this experience, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah.
It was fun. Thanks for the experience.
Hey, and I promise, Mr. Shaw, when I get old, I'll always remember what I look like on stage. I haven't.
So will the rest of it. You got it on tape. No way.
Round, Mr. Brown. No, yeah.